Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Welcome to my beauty room. So today is a little different. The intro is not what you guys usually see, but today I wanted to go through my entire lipstick collection. I have so many lipsticks and right now I'm kind of going through like a decluttering phase. I'm going to show you guys my lipstick collection, and we're also going to declutter some because I know there's a few in there that I just do not use, and it's time to let them go. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. You already know, grab your cafecito and let's jump right into this lipstick collection slash declutter video, because girl, it's about to be messy.
I hope you guys have a snack ready because we're going to be here for a minute, you guys. So starting off with the ColourPop and Shayla collaboration, this lipstick was my absolute go-to. As you can see, the shade is beautiful, but this is definitely expired, so I did toss that one out. And then moving on to another ColourPop Ultra Matte Satin Lip. This is in the shade Sunnyside. I love this. It is such a beautiful pinky nude, definitely keeping. Next we have this long lasting liquid lipstick by Ofra in the shade Dubai. As you can see, it's a beautiful cool toned nude. I thought I was gonna get rid of it, and then when I swatched it I was like, oh my gosh, I need this in my collection because I don't have very many shades of this, so definitely keeping. Up next is Milani. This is the Lavish shade. It is so gorgeous, a perfect peachy nude. I honestly don't use this one like ever, so I'm gonna pass it on to my sister. Up next we have some Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks. I tend to forget about these because they sit in the back burner. So first of all, starting off with the shade Sand, this is my favorite color, and then knock on wood, so I'm keeping pretty much every single one of my Dose of Colors except the shade On Fire, because it's not a color that I tend to gravitate towards. The last one is Let's Cuddle, which is a pretty peach, and I'm also keeping. Moving on to some Drugstore lipsticks. These are the Super Stay Matte Ink by Maybelline. Definitely not my favorite formula, but we're going to start off with this shade right here, which is a Driver, my favorite color. So I am going to keep this one. It's a really pretty pale pink. And then Hazelnut, I'm not going to keep that one because it's not a color that I use. And then Chai is a color that I use, so we're keeping this one. Next, we have some Jaclyn Cosmetics liquid lipsticks. I honestly didn't even realize that I had these. This is the shade Absolutely. It's a really pretty color, but I just don't use these, so I am going to pass this shade on. And then here we have the shade Cancer. This one is really pretty, and I didn't realize how gorgeous it was. Totally up my alley, so I'm keeping this one. And then the next shade is Nudie, which is a newer find for me. It's a very pale nude. This is perfect for a center lip, like ombre look, so I'm definitely keeping her. Hashtag Team Selena. Just kidding. No, but for real, I'm keeping both of these because the formula is chef's kiss. Back to Drugstore lipsticks. Jason Wu is a brand that nobody talks about, and it's so good. These are from Target. So Biscotti is a beautiful shade, and of course I'm keeping these. These are very comparable, excuse me, to the Huda Beauty lipsticks. And then Caramel Sundae, another one that I'm keeping. And then the last one is called Sugar Cookie. This one is a must. All of these are so pretty, and again, the formula is just so amazing. The last one is a liquid lipstick. I think it's pronounced Persian Chic. It's a very pretty color, but it's just the formula. It's a no for me, so I am passing on this one. Up next is Morphe. I have 2 liquid lipsticks and 2 matte lipsticks. We have the shade Commit and First Base. This is the shade Commit. Oh my gosh, and it is beautiful. Definitely keeping her. And then First Base is definitely a must. Even though the formula is not the best, but I love the colors. They're just they're so pretty, and they layer super nicely. Moving on to the liquid lipsticks, we have a True Story and a Taunt. I love these. True Story wears so pretty on the lips, and it also doubles up as an eyeliner. And then Taunt is the beautiful peach, so I'm keeping them both. Actually, all 4. Here we have the Maybelline Vinyl Ink lipsticks. We're going to start with the shade Punchy, which is described as a teddy bear brown. And then we have Peachy, which is, of course, a peachy color. And then the last one is Captivated, which is my favorite color from the collection, and I'm keeping all of them. Next we have Urban Decay, which is actually a great dupe, or Maybelline's a great dupe for these. This is the shade Please, and this one is described as a warm apricot nude. Really pretty, and I love the formula. Again, similar to the Maybelline, I'm keeping this one. And then we have the shade Textum, which is a dusty rose. I'm skipping on this one. Definitely not my color, but it is beautiful. And the last one is Safe Word, which is a warm nude. My favorite from the collection. Definitely keeping her. Next is Miss Huda Beauty. Let's get into it. Moneymaker is a beautiful, like, rosy brown. I love this. Such a 90s lipstick. Definitely keeping her. Next is the shade Empress, which is a very light nude. I love the glossy finish on these, so I'm definitely going to keep this one. Next shade is Interview, which is one of my favorites, even though I don't really wear it. It's a peachy nude, but it's a little bit warm toned. It just looks so pretty, and this is from the matte collection, so I'm keeping her. Last but not least is Masquerade. It's a deep burgundy. I'm not sure if this color is discontinued, but I am keeping her. Just kidding, we have one more, Staycation, my favorite one. It's a muted nude. Definitely keeping her. Here we have some Sephora lip stains. I have two shades, number 32 and number 66. This is 32. It's definitely a must. And then this is 66. Obviously, we're keeping both because hello. I have the entire collection, almost the entire collection of the e.l.f. O Satin lipsticks. These are really new to my collection, so we're keeping every single one because all of them are amazing and affordable. Up next is Fenty. I only have two lipsticks. This one right here is the shade Unbutton. I hardly use it, but it is beautiful, so I'm going to keep it because, again, I don't have very many Fenty lipsticks. And then the next one is Pose Queen. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm definitely going to skip on this one. I've never even used it, you guys, like, ever, and the packaging just, it's not for me. Here we have ABH Anastasia Beverly Hills. First shade is Ashton. Even though I just picked this up, quickly realized it's not for me anymore. And then we have Warm Peach. Oh my goodness, such a beautiful color. I have not used this in quite some time, but I'm keeping her. And then the shade Haze is a perfect nude topper to top it off with any lipstick. Duh. And I have the entire Less to Makeup X Beauty Creations collection. I'm definitely keeping all of them because they're gorgeous. Moving on, we have Juvia's lipsticks. I only have 4 shades, but honestly, all 4 of them are a must. The shade Chic is my most used pink, and that says a lot. The next shade is In Vogue. It's a beautiful peachy color. Definitely keeping her. And then we have the shade Lady. Obviously keeping her. Very pretty warm brown. And then the last one is Nubian Sand. Oh my gosh, these 4 are just a must. Juvia's Place has such a rich formula. I love them. Let's quickly go through these MAC lipsticks. My favorite by far. This is the shade Honey Love. By the way, I am keeping them all. This is beautiful, gorgeous, amazing. And then here we have Blankety. Definitely a must-have. This is an OG, of course. We need to keep her. Naturally Transformed is the lipstick that made me fall in love with nude lipstick, so definitely keeping her. And then we have Yash, which is such a just a gorgeous, trust me, you need this, like a beautiful rosy nude color. Definitely keeping her. And then of course we need Miss Ruby Woo Classic. Now this liquid lipstick is new to my edition or my collection. It's the shade Teaser. These dry down so beautiful, you guys. You need them. I have 2 lipsticks from Glamlight. Unfortunately, I'm going to be passing on both of these, the colors that I don't use, but the formula is amazing, so they are going to a better home. These lipsticks were my life when I first bought them. Inspiration was my shade a few years ago. These are definitely expired, so I'm throwing these out. We have the legend himself, Makeup by Mario, y'all. Sienna is such a gorgeous shade. Honestly, his formula is just amazing. Chef's Kiss. I'm definitely going to keep them both. And then we have Erin. Both of these are just a must. Add them to your collection if you don't have them. Up next is Miss Ariana Grande. I have 2 lipsticks, Roller Skates and a Bubbly. Honestly, this is a formula that is also really good, similar to Makeup by Mario, except this one is a little more glossy and then bubbly, like I said. So definitely keeping them both. Let's jump back into Drugstore. This is my little L'Oreal collection. This first color, you guys, is Chef's Kiss. Sweet Tooth. Unfortunately, you can't find it in stores, only on Amazon, so search for it because look at this color. It is so beautiful. Then we have a 974 Full Blown Fawn. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite cool tone nude lipstick from the Drugstore. 740 Honey. Another perfect mid-tone peachy nude. The formula is so good on all of these, you guys. You definitely need them all. And then 984 Ultra Nude is another perfect lipstick. So I'm keeping them all because one, they're drugstore, and two, they're beautiful. Look at this. Have you ever seen a more gorgeous handful of nudes? That sounded wrong, but you know what I mean. My favorite drugstore brand when it comes to lipsticks has to be NYX. They know exactly what they're doing. So Athens is the perfect peachy nude. Definitely going to be keeping her. And then we have Berlin. This one is more of a deep brown, perfect for like the 90s look, keeping her as well. Then we have Pancake Stacks. I just picked this up and I love the formula. Definitely going to be keeping her. Then we have London, obviously keeping her because she is an OG. I love this formula. We also have Cairo from the same formula, really pretty pale nude. I am also going to be keeping her. And then we have Cane's. I surprisingly love this color. And then we have Kitten Heels. This is such a pretty color for the summer, so I am going to be keeping her. Dainty Days, hands down my favorite lipstick. This is from the NYX Suede collection. And then we have Crushing Hard, which is such a beautiful formula. It's like that powder puff formula. I love this so much. And then we have Moody, my favorite color from this powder puff collection. And then the last one that we have here is Squad Goals, and another gorgeous color, keeping them all. Up next is Revlon. I have 3 lipsticks, but then I quickly realized the last 2 are the same. This is the shade That Girl. I'm definitely keeping her. She's pretty. And then this is Untold Stories. Really pretty color. I just don't use these, so I am going to pass them on. And again, I have the same shade. Let's move on to Maybelline. I have a few from a collection, the Ultimate collection. So let's start off with the first color right here. Really pretty. I think I skipped on this one. And then we have Scarlet, which is a really pretty true red with blue undertones. I love these types of colors, so I'm definitely going to be keeping this shade. We have this Super Stay lipstick. I'm not sure of the shade because I lost the little tab, but this is a color. I am going to keep this one. And then we have a Truffle, which is more of a deep warm brown. I am going to skip on this one because I just don't use it. And then we have the shade Ruby, which is more of a watermelon strawberry red. Keeping this one because I always look for shades like this. And then we have the color Mauve, which is exactly what it is, a mauve color. And then we have Trust Your Gut right next to Mauve. Really pretty. I'm also going to keep this one. And then we have the shade Rust, which is more of a deep red. Keeping that one. And then Magenta. I kept this one because I don't have anything like this, and I'm always looking for colors like this during the summer, so I am going to keep that one. And then the last shade, I am going to pass on it. And the last shade, Blush, is also more of a red tone color. Really pretty, but I'm passing on this one. These Wet n Wild lipsticks are expired, so we're gonna toss these out. Next, we have Artist Couture. We have 3 lipsticks, starting off with the shade Power Play. I am keeping all of these because they're just so good. The formula is beautiful. He knows exactly what he is doing with his shades. This is the color Angel Baby, one of my absolute favorites. It is so pretty. And then the very last shade that we have here is Saucy Gal. She is gorgeous and she's very saucy. Love them. Moving on to Milani. These are going to go by pretty quick, so let's get right into it. We're going to start off with the shade Desire. I am going to skip on this one. And then we have the color Passion. I'm going to skip on this. Then we have the shade Blossom. I am going to keep this color because it is gorgeous. And then we have the shade Petal. I am going to pass on this one. Then we have the shade Sensual. I am going to keep this one because it is a perfect vampy lip. And then we have Peony. I am going to pass on this one just because, I don't know, it doesn't really look good on me personally. Then we have Floor, which is a really pretty raspberry. I'm going to keep this one. Then we have Pleasure, of course. We're going to keep her. And then we have Tease, definitely keeping her. And the last shade, which is Secret. And this one, again, I am going to pass it on because I'm not going to use it. And I keep doing this. Poppy is the last shade. Definitely keeping her because she is a true red. She's rich, she's pigmented, and she's matte. I have here the ColourPop lipstick collection. I just got sent these, so I still have to work and try the formula. So I'm going to keep these for now. Maybe we'll declutter them in the future. I decided to leave this little bundle at the end because they're random lipsticks. So this one by OhMGlashes, I just got it from the 21 Days of Beauty, so I'm definitely going to keep her. Then we have the Kylie lipstick in the shade Exposed. Don't get me wrong, this color is beautiful, but there's just something about her brand that just kind of turns me off, so I am going to pass on this one. This Carity lipstick in the shade Sugary Sweet, Lord knows how long I've had it, so I'm just going to toss this one out. As well as this Frankie Rose Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Macaroon. I've had this for years, so I'm going to toss this out because I'm sure it's expired by now. Here I have the One Size Beauty Trade Finder liquid lipstick and lip gloss. I don't know how I feel about this formula, and I wish the lip gloss was a little more matchy towards the lipstick. I don't know, but I'm going to keep this because I just bought it. And then I have this Revolution IRL Whipped Lip Cream and Espresso Nude. It's really pretty and the formula is nice, but I'm going to pass on it. And then I have the Bible X Il Maquillage by Carly Bible. I love this lipstick. I honestly forget about it because, again, I have so many, but this is such a great formula. The color is so pretty. It's definitely more cool tone. I also have the lip liner, and I'm definitely going to keep her. And then we have the About Face liquid lipstick in the shade Sad Song. Honestly, I bought this lipstick, forgot about it, never have really used it, so I'm gonna keep it to play with the formula, but the color is gorgeous. I forgot to film an outro, but that is the end. That is the decluttering that I did. I got rid of quite a few, not a lot, but we got it done. If you guys want to see a declutter for my glosses, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for being here. I love you, and until next time, I'll see you in my next video.